Warren.
Eivor, you come at
I did
Guthrum's
that by
call.
accident.
It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who's Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
You have learned nothing since the Danes came here. Guthrum will not bend his knee, Oathbreaker, just as I would not.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it.
What? Bullshit.
Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Bullshit, Abba is not dead.
Uber dead?
Uba meat.
It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We'll burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
Prophecies of the king. Fuck off. Betrayed me so fast.
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre! Set Wareham ablaze! Destroy everything! The roofs to splinter! Their bones! You won't burn Wareham, scum! Time to die! Take your last breath!
I messed up.
Destroy everything! Their roofs to splinters, their bones to dust! Lord Jesus Christ, help me stand against the filthy heathen threat!
Your godson has forsaken you, Saxon!
Iron flame! Burn it all!
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma. This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the way.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Enough! Throw it over! Here! You'll do it! Saxons ahead!
There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
For Uba! His blood stains your soil! Every soul we meet sent to their god! Let us keep moving!
The ruins are...
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
Where's your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse! Every Saxon is eager to meet.
Where am I going? I'm distracted by that little thing.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know. They're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I've called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to be great. It is hard not to when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
I can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. I can make this place a moment.
Have any arrows, so it's gonna be difficult.
But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead. Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we find them soon. Can you see your men?
But we must keep looking. I had to hand them over. Alfred demanded.
We'll save them. Stay calm.
Ooh, arrows. I can now actually raid the place if I want to. The blockade's gone. The ship can come. Get up.
I told you, Guthrum.
Guthrum, some of your men. Enough skulking.
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Gods be good. Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
We'll pay back the Saxons for the insults they heaped on us.
There's a camp set up north by Chippenham.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Alright, how do we get the last one, guys?
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
I thought, thank you, my friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Nah.
Come on, Guthrum, let's go. Oh, I went from 0 arrows to 24. Doing pretty well for myself here. Come on.
We're safe here. Let us speak. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth, and blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Alright, kingdoms and complete. I got 5 skill points. Was my world thing like highlighted for some reason? Alright, so I actually want to head down here first because I want to get this last blue point that, I mean, like to see what it is, and I'm hoping it's the glitch. Alright, where are we at? 7. All of them are 9. Just fast travel it, really. Let me find a way out. Can I just do like a quick tree here or something? Oh, that's just somebody guarding the door there. Close as you can to the water and then on the boat. Holy shit. Finally, last one.
And here, the fragment of an ancient memory.
The trusted aid. That's the city falling. Remember that from Assassin's Creed 2. They all look like the Norse gods. It's how they implanted themselves in.
Let it flow.
Last Asgard one.
From the life tree we go. To the life tree we shall one day return. None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Now, to face our end.
Find you, Mad One, on the far side of our doom.
Okay, so what they exactly did there, I'm not 100% sure, but they uploaded their DNA into those babies.
Best of luck with you. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Alright, for whatever reason, the mission never got accepted. So I had to save the game real quick and then load it back up. So here we are. But I was in the right area, so just the mission never got accepted.
Do you believe the Saxons?
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
There's my army. My guys right there.
I never thought it possible, Eivor. That you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
I will greet my allies first.
Good. Come find us again when you are ready.
Do you believe the Saxon lord? Is Uba really dead?
Aye.
Gidrich. After Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps he shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these serf-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Jarldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers?
Tefter, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word.
Aye.
Besides,
fucked up together.
Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bands fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your...
There you are, Raven.
Lufina and...
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you have convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped mead. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless.
You Eivor a lot, my love.
Finir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delights be ours, then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, Broder. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother. Sent him to Valhalla with grave goods.
I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon dames clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cogs.
And she'd welcome you in Colchester village. Better than those sour-lipped thanes who haunt our hall.
Oh wait, it's just stuck on this conversation back here.
The last vestiges of Ragnar's legacy begin to fade.
We have lost...
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Let us speak of our plan. Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Etki and Stove and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
Ooh, it's nighttime. No, it's morning. Yeah, it's night. 2 days have passed, I think, or a day.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village. Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house. Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch!
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
I have no fear of death, for this battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you. You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Soma, fall back!
For life!
No! No!
For die! For glory!
Soma!
For Valhalla!
No!
Man, why is he dying?
Die! God damn this son!
Press hard!
Pay for your sins!
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender!
Why do they all have shields?
I will find a way. The Lord is my strength.
Suffer! Vengeance is mine! Thank Christ,
Oh wait, I know how to get in there. Come on, get in. Wait, don't we have this unlocked?
Made up.
Suffer!
Protect the Thanes and
Oh, I missed that.
You'll regret this unholy interruption! Leave me! I'm no threat to you!
I need to see where Roda has taken the garrison.
Can't believe it's on this bed.
Did you see Alfred?
No, but the Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back. I'll find them.
Going!
Mongrel!
How would I unwound my guy, you got hurt?
Gunwald! Come, get up!
This is no time for weep wailing. I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Hunwald,
Don't die
listen
too,
to
man.
me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright words of welcome until you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
Oh my god, Soma and Hanwald.
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Broder, what can I do? Eivor! The garrison has more defenders than we hoped! My men are being slaughtered! Find a way to open the gates from the inside!
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent! Together!
We have the advantage!
Are these arrows not hitting him?
With me!
Oh my fucking god, how did he just shoot me so fast? What?
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Back up this way. Man, Soma and Hunwald are both dead. That's so fucking sad, man. Soma was my first ally, and Hunwald I actually like. He's such a good guy.
They're weakened! Let us finish this! And the Raven son! I am free!
So he cleaves your stomach.
Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won! That's it! They're fleeing! Get to the wounded and gather in the square! Hey!
This was a shit show. We got played.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we are not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me! Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
I must speak to those still living.
Oh man.
It is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brothir stood beside me, and all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brothir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he?
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He is gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers, I give thanks. No more.
Where's dead too, man?
Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
Your first battle, Ellerich. You fought well and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same. But you will be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Okay. You wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he is tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands.
Stowe.
My thanks, Stowe. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
One more person to talk to.
You're not injured, Tefta.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
He shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Deolaf, Gidrich, there's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your God taken Alfred's side, we would not have won. So it may be you did his work after all.
Alfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and of little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys.
Alright, I think I've talked to everybody.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for...
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes. There's nothing more to say.
Let's honor our dead.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end. Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Oh, that's my next actual mission. Oh my god. I just completed the last raid that was in that territory. So, yep, did that real quick.
I'm honored to see you, Eivor. Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart. I will leave you to mourn, and know that we are here for you, always, should you need us. Aid me. Be my eyes.
Eivor, takk fyrir síðast.
No.
Good.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
So we're taking it. Except we didn't kill an elf. Interesting. England's been pacified. What's that mean?
I want to see... I have changed. I should...
So I have one more order member to hunt. How do I hunt them? I guess I can do the last of my missions. Kill the final order member and reach settlement number 6. So I entirely don't know what I'm doing now. I'm sort of confused.
Moment of your time.
Eivor, good to see you. I am, did you want something, or? I was wondering.
What's wrong?
Bridget and I were thinking, with everything calming down the way it has, maybe you could find a spare moment and...
You want to be married?
Yes, to each other.
Yes, I imagined. Gunnar, to see you so happy has been a pleasure, and to marry you would be an honor. Shall I put out a call to any friends abroad?
I'll be honest, Eivor. I came here with a lot of you, because nothing and no one kept me back there. The Raven clan is all the family I need, and Bridget too. From all she said, she's better off here than with those she calls kin. Just a couple of foundlings we are.
Then let's not bother with tradition. If you have your bride and your blade, we will see you wed. As Jarl, I do it gladly.
Yay. Finally.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I will bring the people together. I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and to see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, sed vi det karit sig Gunnar. Du never am luckiest, but if it's door a heat of tea and harriat.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi di breuddwydio am future yn hun. A di so tawalwch yn hope, a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi a sweeping adventure meeting ti. Tiw'r enaid fel dim arall. A dyn a strong a bwrdd i gi. Ac fel as I ffies, mae'r calon yn hedfan gyda ti.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us hedfan efo'n gilydd, tra bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring, and take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisgo fe fel calon, adoration a ffydd and byth.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
Sigurd trying to clap.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
Ooh, damn, they looking at each other.
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end.
I'm gonna try and get through these conversations pretty quickly.
How are the marriage customs in your country, Eivor?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm
Richard, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You are a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch, Eivor. I couldn't be more happy to go, ma. Hoping now but ti well in a case mission of years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you. Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
Alvis, I'm surprised you did not serenade the...
Oh, I wished to. I did.
Volga. Well, my visions have lessened of late, and
That is good to hear, Eivor.
You've been among us for quite some time, Reda. Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer.
Reda's an interesting character. Seems to be
Randvi, saw you looking a little lonely.
How nice.
I am. I never thought of...
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him. And for this, after everything.
I do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I am honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your friendship.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so. But it is not the love of a wife and her husband. But after we talked with honesty, we embraced more warmly than we have in a great while. I think we will be happy.
I hope so.
I am pleased for myself. Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more.
What about you?
I have all I need right here. With...
I want to say, Rand, I did not pursue it, not wanting to betray my...
Gods, I worried you saw me as a woman starved for the affection of her husband. That it was lone, but it was you, Eivor. Only you.
Randvi. Without you, I would have lost my way.
I never told him outright, but I doubt he will be surprised. I think he may have suspected...
If he suspected it, he never said it.
He is more observant than I often give him credit for. I believe he sees us as we are. And as we hope, we can wait to tell him. Give it a few days, when the feasting...
Agreed. I have waited long enough for you, and you for me.
The blink of an eye.
Jeez.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget...
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Come, show me your valor in battle, and earn your place at the great table.
Hey, cut that out!
Alright. So I am a little confused on what I'm supposed to be doing now. Alright, and we are back. So, I just needed a few more supplies. I got them. Let's just build this. Quest complete. New home. 6 out of 6. Let's see. Alright, so how I got him actually, I went back to every single abbey, monastery, abbey and monastery, and collected all the small gold pieces. And also, I was still like 400 short by the end when I went to every single one. So I just went to any place that had a dock and had gold around it. Those gold ones are usually supply chests if they're around docks. I went to Jorvik. So I started with Jorvik. Where's Jorvik? Right here. And there was like 2 here or 3, like right, 3 like right here. I couldn't get this one. I couldn't figure out how to get it. But I had like 3 right here, and that gave me 300. And then I got like 1 on this side, and that was not a supply chest. And I got the rest as well. Those weren't supply. So if they're around docks, they're most likely supply chests, not like ore and leather chests. But with that being said, the only quest I have left is breaking the order. But I don't know how to get the last ancient one. Do I have to kill zealots now? Maybe? I mean, if it has to do with the order, probably go talk to Hyphen, right? If it has to do with zealots, then go ahead zealots, I guess. That's what the video will be, hunting zealots. I can still give 15 order medallions. I need the last one. This is the entire codex put together. Oh. I mean, I guess. Oops.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
You guys can pause and read it as I go along here. It's a long one. Alright. Okay, I'm assuming I'm just gonna have to hunt down zealots. That's what the assumption I'm going with. Okay, so we're gonna start with the level 90s. 280, 90. Yeah, we'll go for the lowest levels first and then slowly work ourselves up. Marked him specifically. Where are you at? It's right there. Probably should have checked how many arrows I had before I left. It's alright. Turn. Why am I turning? You pressed the wrong buttons, man. Oh no, I couldn't dodge that for some reason. I missed that. I don't know how I missed half these shots. Are you fucking serious? Is. What the hell are you? Am I taking her over on her? As soon as she's one hit. I love that around the back. Gonna be all, okay, no. Oh, wait, yeah.
A worm came creeping. He he tore a man in two. Then Woden took 9 glory twigs.
Is this a prayer, an offering, or a final vestige of your oath?
Only a charm I never finished.
Why don't you just take? Take anything on the side here? Order of Ancients medallion. Oh, medallions as well. Can I just, I want to untag the mission. I'm curious, if I can get beside this guy, can I like take him off his horse?
This area is off limits.
Get something. Oh, I missed. We're gonna go through this again. Okay, how many times do you want me to shoot him in the head? Oh my god. Really? That wasn't a hit?
Unknowing fool.
Oh, fuck me.
That would just hit and bounce.
No. Do another one at me. Okay, these first few up to like level 200 would be easy. As they start going higher, it's going to be harder to kill them.
I should have stayed there.
Did St. Chad die with his axe in his hand?
St. Chad will be revered for avoiding the axe. I wish I had done so myself, and not taken a path full of violent honor. The old gods will fade from our sight in time. God forgive me, for I have sinned.
This guy's level 160. There's another 91 right here. Any more 90s? We got 160s, 160s, 220s, 130, 160, 280. Okay, 130, then a bunch of 160s. Got an itchy ass nose. Well, I don't have any water today. I just realized. I'm gonna have to go get some water.
Pull up here.
Jump off. I'm not that. Just jump at 200. anything crossing this bridge. Bridge that I can't climb, it seems. Nope, I can't climb it. He's coming towards me. Come on, turn onto the bridge. No, I missed his head. Oh my god, I'm gonna hit him. Why are you still swinging? Save it faster. I don't know how you swing that sword so many times so fast.
Just another crow.
Another confirm.
This is a mere moment. No one will remember it. No one. Not your name, nor mine. It all ends up the same.
Regret torments you.
My only regret is losing to whatever you are. You reek of fading glory.
Oh, my glory ain't faded. It's only beginning. Alright, another one base of dust. And there's 130 right here. 30's right down here. I like how these guys are all pretty close to different fast travel points. Makes it very useful, you know. Horse for this. Oh, I can't assassinate them at all.
Like a separator.
That shot did a lot of damage to him.
One slip, Ron.
Am I trying to shoot his shoulders? Look at that. Awesome. That was a fast kill.
No sunlight reaches where you are going. May you bathe in serpent skins. Your name, Frown Horde. Quick the dead, whatever it may be, is stained forever.
My name is Horsa. I left silver in the mouth of my home. Please say that it is spent well.
and frivolously.
Orsa said he's left Silver in his home. Something we're not going to do. I mean, it's not going to tell me where his home is. What's the point of that then? Okay, now I think it's 160 levels. I think she uses a spear, it says. East Anglia. I remember in the very beginnings of the game, when I first came to England, I think I was doing a monastery that was way above my level. So I was like getting my ass kicked, and as I was running away, I ran into a 160 level, 160 level zealot as well, and that finished me off. This is back when I was still like level, like power level 20 or 30 or some shit. There she is. I think it's a sheep. Oh, I hit her. Miss. Oh, she moves around a lot. Oh, fuck me. Look at the moves you're running. Oh, got her.
Now you die.
My sword is lost, floating down a creek. I shall follow till I dance again, or drown.
How many zealots are there in total? 4, 8, 2, 4, yeah, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I need 15 to give to Hytham. So, yeah. There's go kill another one.
Best not to draw attention.
Horse. Oh, come on. Come on, you can go down that.
Yeah!
Another one down. I think the highest level is 380 or something.
Why? 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 Lost are everyone.
You mostly, Adkad.
Bretha, Ustre, and Setere. I served the true gods. The old ones. To be killed by you holds honor. Killing holds all glory.
$280, 250, 340. Oh, 340 is the highest. 280, 160, 220. Let's start thinking in between here. Hopefully he's not going towards that bridge there. No, he didn't. Nice.
Final breath. Taste of my venom. All of these men of God, festooned in gold and silver.
It is enough to make one blind.
We are blind of now. Lanius was our only king. He saw straight and fought alongside Arturius. We have been blind ever since.
you pay for your sins!
Offa betrayed us all, Indira. Now we crawl about for the scraps. Whatever crumbs you leave behind after your raids.
You wish you were a raider? A dringer?
Yes.
Farvel, Saltkloven.
$250 around here somewhere. Got 8 in total. So quest items. Collectibles 8. Are these tablets the Britannia tablets that I get? Britannia tablets? We have 8. I don't know. Oh my god, my fucking thing just went straight up instead of... Holy shit, man. Calm down. Here come even more fucking people. No, what are you healing? I didn't even hit you, man. Running with it swinging. What kind of fighting move is that?
Right here for the finish! We're ready here!
These guys too.
Time to go! Keep our wits about us.
Kingdom of Frisia, we honor your type, pagan. We strive as you strive to achieve the perfection of the Ancient Ones.
Pagan?
To be pagan is perfect.
$280, $280, $280, $340. I got 2, 3, 4, and that's how many I currently have on my map. So the last two seem to be, it's gonna be a struggle to find, I guess, because they're not on the map anymore. When you follow a path, it does not slow down your horse, but as soon as you get off the path, it's just slows you down. Doesn't matter how steep the hill is or what. There he goes. No arrows. god, man, slow down a little bit.
Slow. Can you keep it? In these old worlds, I used to lie down and pray that the leaves would cover me. That I could drag them over me like a blanket and join Cernunos in a bed of leaves. Took me in, stranger, with a song.
The sound of Odin stomping on your bones is the only song you'll hear.
Actually, I'm gonna go here real quick. I need to get myself some more arrows. If I have the money. Hope I have the money. I've been using all my money just buying random shit.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Hi. This is available for purchase. A smart purchase. I have customers for this. You want this? I don't have an eye for these sorts of things. It's good to change things every now and then. That all you need?
Oh, missed. Missed. Archer.
I often awake in my vagrancy, shaking and sweating. I hope this stops now.
Farewell. The trolls await.
One pipe with dust. This site's all complete.
Once knew a man. Cleaned all the rats in London. He took his time. They loved him, and he loved them. They lived freely, but came to see him for a scrub. Rats have a certain freedom, but they feed on shit. It's a coward's freedom. A Valhalla for the vanquished.
I still haven't completed Hamiltonshire right there. You know, all the side missions and like collectibles and shit. Gotta do that eventually. Mysterious knife. No one gave me a tablet as well. I think I had 8 tablets originally, now I have 9, 10. Eight tablets from the Britannia stuff, Britannia artifact or whatever. And then got 2 from the Sevens. Bitch.
We sweat and toil to reach this moment.
The Ancient Ones lap at my sweat now. That war sweat the Roman gods hate so much, we long for.
Discard all that. A good feast with fresh battle milk on your brows is not something you will ever taste again.
Choke on my bones.
Alright, now we have 2 more left here. Unidentified, explore the world to find and eliminate them, explore the world and find and eliminate them. So, I'm gonna have to figure out how to find them, which will take me a moment. So, I'm gonna cut here, and as soon as I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, on my search for the last 2 zealots, I decided... Look at that, one guy just popped up. I decided to complete Huntingdonshire and Winchester, both 100% completed. And I just googled the locations for the last 2 guys, because I honestly wasn't going to go to each location, sit there for like a second or 2, and then see if they would show up on my map. But I've learned that this guy's in Grantbridgeshire, in between these 2 towns. So I just fast traveled here, and here he is. And then the last guy's in Kent somewhere. We'll get to him when we beat this guy. So I'm figure it out. So let's go kill this guy. I believe this guy is a level 90 and the last guy's like a 280, I think. Maybe higher, I'm not sure. We have arrows, 13 arrows.
Die.
Oh, I didn't even hit him. And that one went through.
Truth-blind fool.
Flashed.
Pay for your sins.
But can he never be friendly as they're riding around? Look at the help. Oh my god, man. Look at all these guys.
Lord will see us prevail.
Look at those guys back there.
Have your guts out. Get behind. Down to you.
and you're welcome. Going to smash you!
Knock him from the kill.
Now the trolls take you.
I have seen a crown and a cleaning basin. There it was. I stole it, ran with it, hid it. Now maggots feast on it. I am certain. Let them rule old Albion.
You know, and all the time I spent trying to complete Winchester and Hampshire, I forgot to go get water. I still don't have any water. Okay, that's another zealot out. And the last one is in Kent. Let's go check the googly. Last guy, Woden. Patrols the main roads of Kent found him on the road between synchronization points of Canterbury and one southeast of Tonbridge Monastery. Okay, Tonbridge Monastery and Canterbury. And hopefully that's all I need. Arrows, 22. Nice. This guy, let's go. Why does he keep like glitching?
Filthy marauder!
No, I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's just fucking like aim assisting me, but it's not helping me at all. Fuck. Why can't I move? What? Let's dodge. Another artifact.
No more winters for you.
Better to die than face my lords. I hope my Magister Magnus forgives me. For so long, I looked to him for guidance, for order.
If your honor is slow, a true lord cannot forgive you. They cannot.
Huh. Now I will turn my gaze to Warden, Tiwar, and Shunor. I will continue to turn until I find some forgiveness.
Pagan hole.
You will spin and drill yourself to an endless bottom.
Getting mad units here. Give us up units. Use up points. Alter attack. Got 1 point. 13. Here, I think I can give them to Hytham. not seen him in here. Where is he? I got like a lot more of these.
There are new maps for you, Eivor.
May I see you?
Come back a little.
I would like to see...
Come back a little later.
Really?
Farewell, Eivor.
Where's Hytham?
Eivor, there you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter, requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth.
Not Basim.
Thank you, Hytham.
Basim's
I'll take care of
animus
this.
arm thing right now. Eivor of the Raven Clan of Mercia. The Order of Ancients is all but destroyed, and your good work of England are all but complete. One heathen yet remains the Grand Magister of this Templar Order. Should you wish to finish your work, come to Athelney in the northwest of Hamiltonshire, and we will discuss the means by which... Okay. Poor fellow soldier.
What's the matter here?
What's happening?
All right there?
Yes, hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I am looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do. I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names. Their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk?
You look well, Eivor.
I am. Wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed.
I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this name is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You are the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Hell just happened? Alright, so there goes that. So that's what the conversation was about when Eivor was talking to Hytham about the medallions. He said that here all the medallions, including the Grand Magisters, who was the same person as
Alfred gave me a key to unlock
or
his study.
or whatever.
Somewhere in Winchester.
I know where that key goes.
Look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter, just let them cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me and I will obey.
It's great out. Alright. So yeah, so that's what the conversation that happened. When I gave Hytham the medallions, he said these are all 15 medallions, including the Grand Magister, who was the same person as the poor fellow soldier of Christ, who was King Alfred. So that got spoiled to me earlier, but I'm gonna cut it in a way where it makes sense. So now we're gonna go get this. That's on the second floor, if I remember.
This is it, Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
I'm just reading this in my head. You guys can read along if you like.
Rantings and ravings not unlike full-case delusions. Is there more to all this than I understand?
Oh, right here. Okay, most blasphemous of their beliefs is perhaps this: they believe many of their lesser gods still walk the earth, or may return one day in a resurrected form. Some they believe are continually reborn. These they call sages. Others seem to appear only once and never again. Whether they believe the Lord Jesus Christ to be such one, I have yet to determine yet, but their literature is full of references to such beings. Everything. Thing in my quest list. Door escape. Okay, I think that's it. So we're gonna head back here. Another hidden one, any chance? Or
here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order, and you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and...
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be...
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it...
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor... But know this. I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return. All here. Including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor.
Well...
I have to go.
Then...
So you guys are going to see that little cutscene after, because I actually did that before even doing the mission. And it just spoiled it for me, I guess. Ah, fuck me. Travel to Eltham. Well, I know what's gonna happen.